The last thing I remember was Lan's hand in mine. Now I wake up, and the space beside me is cold. She's gone. A thick, unsettling silence fills the air, broken only by the ticking of a grandfather clock in the corner. But wait, the hands aren't moving. They're frozen at 3:33 a.m. It's like time itself is holding its breath in this house. Then, a voice cuts through the quiet. Min. It's faint. A whisper carried on a draft, but I'd know it anywhere. It's Han. I stumble out of the room, my heart pounding against my ribs, and follow the sound down a long, dark corridor I don't remember seeing before. And there she is, standing at the far end, bathed in a sliver of moonlight from a grimy window. But something's wrong. She looks pale, translucent. Han? What are you doing here? How did you get in? I ask, my voice trembling. She gives me a sad, hollow smile. I never left Min, and neither did you. You're trapped too. Before I can process her words, the world around me dissolves. The hallway twists and contorts, and suddenly I'm seeing something else. A flashback. This house years ago, it wasn't a home. It was an orphanage. I see faint, ghostly images of children, their faces smudged with dirt and tears. I hear their cries, feel their fear. They were hurt here, badly. A deep, ancient sorrow is baked into the very walls of this place. Just as the vision fades, a new figure emerges from the shadows. An old woman, her face a web of wrinkles, her eyes like chips of obsidian. She points a bony finger at us. You think you can leave? She rasps, her voice like grinding stones. No one leaves. This house remembers. As if on cue, a muffled groan comes from behind me. I spin around to see Tuan staggering into the hallway. He's covered in blood, his arm bent at an unnatural angle. Min. Run, he gasps, clutching his side. It's Lan. She's not. She's not herself anymore. I whirl back towards the front door, the one we came through. It's gone. In its place is a solid, seamless wall. Panic begins to claw at my throat. The walls, the very plaster and wood, begin to weep. A dark, thick liquid, like blood, oozes down from the ceiling, tracing crooked paths towards the floor. The air fills with the sound of children crying, a chorus of despair that seems to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. Tuan screams. I turn just in time to see spectral hands, small and gray, erupt from the wall behind him. They grab him, pulling him into the solid surface as if it were water. He thrashes, his eyes wide with terror, before vanishing completely. A final, horrifying splash of blood hits the floor right where he stood, spattering across my shoes. I stumble back, my mind reeling. Han collapses to the floor, her body racked with sobs. I tried to warn you, she cries, her voice choked with grief. I tried to tell you to stay away. What are you talking about, Han? How are you here? We have to get out, I yell, grabbing her shoulder, but my hand passes right through her. She looks up at me, tears streaming down her spectral face. You don't understand, Min. I can't leave. I died here, years ago. I'm one of them. The words hit me like a physical blow. No, it can't be. I refuse to believe it. But as if summoned by her confession, they appear. Ghostly figures of children stepping out from the walls, their eyes empty, sockets burning with a cold fire. They surround me, their small forms flickering in the gloom.
Ow.
One by one, they begin to whisper. Not to me, but into the air, into the house itself. They're confessing. Each one whispers a secret, a hidden sin, a transgression of the living who have passed through these halls. And then their whispers turn to me. My own past flashes before my eyes. A memory I'd buried deep. A little girl with my eyes, my hair, my younger sister. I see a crowded park. I hear her calling my name, but I kept walking. I was angry, selfish. I left her. I abandoned her. The guilt I've carried for years resurfaces, raw and agonizing. The house reacts to my shame. It groans, a deep, guttural sound from its very foundations. The floor trembles violently, and with a deafening crack, the ceiling above me begins to collapse. Chunks of plaster and splintered wood rain down. I scramble away, running blindly down a corridor I haven't seen before. the cries of the children echoing behind me. I burst through a door and slam it shut, leaning against it, gasping for air. The sounds from the hallway are suddenly muffled, distant. I'm in a small square room. There are no windows, no other doors. I'm sealed in. A cold dread washes over me. And then I see it. Scrawled on the wall in what looks like dried blood are 3 words. My name, Min, Tick, Tock. The sound makes me jump. The grandfather clock is ticking again. Slow, deliberate rhythm, each tick echoing the frantic beat of my own heart. Tick-tock. It's getting louder, closer. A shadow falls over me, stretching from the wall behind. It's long, slender. It's the shadow of a woman. A whisper, cold as the grave, brushes against my ear. It's Lan's voice. Stay with me. I turn slowly, my body refusing to obey the screams in my head. There she is. Her eyes are black, completely void of life. Her smile is a terrifying, unnatural slash across her face. And in her hand, she holds a long, gleaming kitchen knife. She takes a step closer. The clock ticks. My heart hammers. Her name forms on my lips, but the only sound that comes out is a scream of pure, undiluted terror. And then, everything goes black.